Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So today's video is a full hair tutorial. This video is sponsored by Allove hair. They sent me some really cute bundles and I'm going to show you guys how I styled my hair. So if you want to see how I got this short curly look, stay tuned for the remainder of this video. So they sent me 3 bundles and a closure of their Brazilian curly. I got some shorter lengths, 12, 14, and 16, as well as a matching closure. And I wanted to do a short style and I wanted to show you guys a different method of how I get my hair to be really voluminous when I get curly hair. So the closure was just a standard closure, but it was really long, as well as the curls were very detailed and it matched directly with the hair. So you guys already know we're gonna prep the closure, make sure that we bleach it and that we tint it so that we can make it look as natural as possible. So I just mix up my bleach with the developer as well as the toning powder, make sure it gets to like a thick toothpaste type of consistency, and I just spread it all around my closure and I let that sit for about 20 to 30 minutes. So I'm also gonna be washing the bundles, and I like to wash them before I install them because I let them sit overnight. So I just use a nice gentle shampoo to go ahead and clarify the hair of anything. Sometimes when they ship hair, it may come with some preservatives or something sprayed on the hair just to keep it fresh during the shipping. So as you can see, once it hit the water, there's some things that came off of the hair. So I did that to all 3 bundles and the closure, and now it's time for us to get into actually sewing the hair. So you're gonna need a mannequin head of some sort, and I like to use the size 22 or 23. In this video, I'm using 23, and I'm actually gonna be using a spandex dome style wig cap. So I want you to go ahead and place that wig cap on your mannequin head, and make sure you pin it down at the front. That way it's easy for you to put around the head and it doesn't slide or move around, and then you can line it up with the lines on your mannequin head. So I have the first bundle, which is the shortest bundle. We're actually going to start with the shortest bundle, then go to the medium sized bundle, and then apply the longest bundle. So we're doing it in reverse. So I like to start by sewing double wefted for the first 2 bundles, and then my final bundle I will do single wefted. Now if I was working with 4 bundles, I would do 3 bundles double, and then I would do the last one single. So I start from the side edge and I just put it through my weft and pull through, make sure it knots the side, and I just start to sew around. Now as you can see, the bundles are doubled. Again, the wefts are doubled. That way we get the most volume in the back of the hair, and we're putting the shortest length, which is usually the thickest for whatever reason. So we're getting a lot of volume in the back, that way we can not have it so bulky at the top. So what I like to do when it comes to flipping the hair, I put the needle through, and once I put the needle through, I put it directly into the weft and I create a fold, and then I pull and start sewing the other direction. So I don't like to cut my wefts until I get to the top. When I get to the top, I only cut because I don't want it to be bulky towards the front part of the hair that actually shows. You want it to be nice and flat. So I'm actually just gonna head back and start sewing the other direction. So the reason why we're doing this reverse is because I felt like when I do it with the longest, then the medium, then the shortest, the layers just look kind of weird. They look kind of choppy. It doesn't look cute to me. So I started doing it with the shortest length first, and then I go all the way up to the longest length because then it usually matches the closure and it kind of just sprawls out and it's already layered for you. So this is what it looked like when the first bundle was in. As you can see, we got pretty far and it's pretty thick, and we're actually gonna go in with our next medium length bundle. So next I put that on, and this is what the hair looked like. And I actually go ahead and do my closure next because I want to make sure I have enough space, but it was kind of getting poofy because this is kinky curly. So I just hit some water in a spray bottle, no conditioner, just straight water, and took a paddle brush and just combed through the hair just to make sure that the hair just was nice and down and soft. That way it wasn't getting in my hair as I was sewing, because I wanted to make sure that my closure was flat and down. So again, back to the closure. It's already been bleached, it's already been tinted, so it looks really natural. So I went for a middle part style, so I lined it up right in the front of the hair, and I like to pull it down just a little bit in front of the wig cap because for whatever reason it slides back once you sew it, and so that it sits on your front of your hairline and not just way too back. So I went ahead and I sewed all around the closure, and this is what it looked like here. So next, I just went ahead and sewed in the last bundle, and as you guys can see, the hair has more of like a big umbrella type of look versus it being kind of choppy. That way I don't actually have to go in and layer it and cut too much hair off from my longest length. That was the problem I was getting, was each time I used the longest length first, I felt like I was cutting too much of it and I wasn't getting my length. So I'm going in to customize the closure. I'm spraying it down, and I already parted it how I want to go, and I'm just using water again, which is curly hair's best friend, to kind of just tame the hair and also kind of mold it as to where I want it to sit, and making sure that my part is distinct. So of course, when you do a part, you have to take some tweezers to pluck it so that it matches the, I guess you can say, the width of how you want your part to look. So I would just part your hair and see how your part looks and kind of mimic it the same on your mannequin head, and make sure that you don't overpluck. It's better for it to be underplucked than overplucked. So I'm doing this quick tip, and I'm using the Sally Hansen airbrush leg spray, and I'm using it in a dark color, and I spray a little bit of that onto my hand. I get like a small makeup brush and I actually apply that into the part. It just adds for more of a scalp like color on your lace. It's not going to stay all the time, especially after you wash your hair, but if you go ahead and put that on and you spray your holding spray, it should last for each time you want to style your hair. So I'm just putting on my wig and making sure that everything is nice and full, nice and flat, nice and natural. And this is pretty much what the hair looked like when it was all said and done. It's a really cute style. I went ahead and installed some combs inside of it and an elastic band off camera. That way I can get some extra security. All of my wigs always comes with this, and pretty much this is what the style looked like. So if you guys love this wig, you guys can check down below for the hair from Allove Hair. Make sure you guys also follow them on their social media. Don't forget, I do sell wigs, so I will be having a wig collection coming out at the end of September, if not the beginning of October. And I want you guys to make sure that you guys are checking for that, because this wig will be in that collection. So don't forget to follow me on all of my social media networks, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.